כל יום מתפללים, מבקשים מן השמיים שאני אבוא. רק צריך להאמין ולפתוח עיניים, כי אני כבר פה. עוד מצווה אחת קטנה, תפילה עם לב פתוח, ויבוא הקץ. זה לקח 2000 שנה, הנה זה כבר בטוח. תנו להיכנס, ולא לא לא יהיו יותר דמעות, רק תראו ניסים ונפלאות. כי אני בא, עברתי כל הדרך, אני בא, אני עומד בדלת, ואני שואל, האם אתם היום מוכנים לקבל אותי? כי אני בא, הגאולה הגיע, הנה זה בא, זה מלך המשיח, ואני שואל, האם אתם היום מוכנים לקבל אותי? אנחנו מוכנים, אנחנו מוכנים. נשיר בלב אחד ונביט השמיימה, השמחה גדולה. לובשים בגדי שבת ועולים ירושלימה, זמן הגאולה. מי יוצא לרחובות, למה ישנים עדיין? כבר חיכיתם די. יש בשורות טובות, ישועות כהרף עין, עם ישראל חי. ולא לא לא יהיו יותר דמעות, רק תראו ניסים ונפלאות. כי אני בא, עברתי כל הדרך, אני בא, אני עומד בדלת, ואני שואל, האם אתם היום מוכנים לקבל אותי? כי אני בא, הגאולה הגיעה, הנה זה בא, זה מלך המשיח, ואני שואל, האם אתם היום מוכנים לקבל אותי? אנחנו מוכנים, אנחנו מוכנים. אני עייף ויגע, הגלות ארוכה מאוד. כן, גם אנחנו עייפים, מחכים לך מאוד מאוד. כי אני בא, הגאולה הגיעה, הנה זה בא, זה מלך המשיח, ואני שואל, האם אתם היום מוכנים לקבל אותי? אנחנו מוכנים.
Hey kids, welcome back to the next episode of the Incredible Kids podcast. My name is Moritz Siri, and I will be your host through this incredible journey. We are going to meet many incredible kids. They are going to share with us their stories. Some of them super cool and different like you've never heard before, and some you may say are just ordinary, but all of them incredible. If you have great ideas, email me today at ikidspodcast@gmail.com. And now it's time for
Incredible Kids!
All right, everybody, welcome back to Tehillim Army. This is Mayor Harav Hagoin Shlita, and it's what's today, everybody? What's tonight? Rosh Chodesh Adar. So Moritz here forgot about Tehillim Army, so she'll be back in about 20 minutes. She's shopping right now for Shabbos, and with that, I'm kidding. I'm out. Go get him, everybody. You're all incredible kids.
Hi, everybody. And yeah, who thinks I do a better job than him?
Who thinks I do it? It's okay. You can admit it. You can admit it. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Tehillim Army and happy Rosh Chodesh Adar to everybody. It is a day that comes, and when it comes, we know it's here, especially with kids in schools. Raise your hand if you have any good shtick planned on somebody that you love. Raise your hand. Let me see. Okay. I want to hear from you. One idea that you have for the best shtick. If in case you don't know what shtick is when you do like something hilarious that is supposed to make everybody in a good Purim Adar mood. So hopefully it's not a mean one. Don't say anything mean, but tell me one idea of something that I mean, if you're planning on doing it this year, don't like spill the beans. But you know, what I'm saying your teacher might be on the call. Who has a really good shtick idea? Let's see. Let's see what kind of shtick they do in Montreal. Let's see what kind of shtick they do in Montreal. Number one fans from Montreal, what kind of shtick do you have up your sleeve?
We made a play.
I hear you.
We put alarm clocks around the classroom and we set it like for a minute apart, and then with all the ringtones.
With all the ring, so everybody, the whole class's alarm clocks go off at the same time?
No, like a minute. Let's say one.
Oh, a minute apart. So they keep going off?
Other ringtones.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. I thought you meant at the same time, which also would be cool. Imagine everybody's alarms went off at the same time. You would think Mashiach came. I love it, guys. What's your names?
Carla.
What?
Carla.
Chadva?
Heavy.
Chavi. And what's your name?
Claudia.
Oh, hello, guys. Okay, thanks for being here. Let's see who else has a good idea for shtick. I want to hear a shtick idea from someone else. Let's see. I want to get one more good shtick idea. That was great. Setting alarm clocks in class. Sounds like a really good idea if you ask me.
We put confetti on the top of our door, and then when our teacher walks in,
Wait a second. There's a voice. Hold on. Who's? Hell, that's weird. Okay. Let's see how they do. Oh my gosh, a lot of things are moving on my screen. Let's see how the Highlanders do Purim shtick. How do the Highlanders do Purim shtick? What idea do you have up your sleeve?
We switched the inside of our cereal boxes.
Oh, so who are you doing shtick on?
My mother.
It's hilarious. You took all the packages of cereal and you switched them? You did that this morning? When did you do that?
Last Purim.
That is guys, if your mother didn't hear that, that is then you could have like Shabbos cereal during the week. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna get in trouble. That is such a good joke because nobody would ever assume that like the Frosted Flakes is mixed up with the honey bunches of oats. Okay, guys, thanks for that idea. That's hilarious. I think I don't know. I think I ruined it. I don't think I can try it because my kids are on here, but that would have been funny. All right, guys. So tonight we are gathered together on Tehillim Army, and we are going to be saying Tehillim, of course, and therefore you can always make sure that your Tehillim is nearby, and remembering that the reason why Tehillim Army started and the reason why we continue to be dedicated to showing up is that we're doing this as a big community of incredible kids who have such a power. Like you can see over here, we have one of our incredible kids, boys, this boy Klein. You are so amazing. Are you learning while you're waiting? I don't even know if he hears us right now because he's so engrossed in his Torah learning. So we have really holy kids here with us. And my point in being here is to try to learn from every single one of you who shows up and who davens together and brings your unique flavor to Tehillim Army and for all of the incredible kids. And we're doing this for Eretz Yisrael. The war is still happening, and it's still very real for the people who are in Israel and who are in Eretz Yisrael or connected to people who are there. Maybe they're fighting. Maybe they even know somebody who's still in Gaza who needs to come home. And there's a lot to daven for. So this is dedicated to all of the people who are affected by the situation in Eretz Yisrael and around the world, for all the Jewish people. And I also want to say that I got a very hard to swallow message, but I know that Emertz Hashem is powerful, and you're powerful. One of our Tehillim Army members, actually, who loves to come on Tehillim Army, is a 7-year-old girl. Her mother told me that she needs a very big refuah shalema, and she asked that we dedicate tonight to Rachel Liba Bas Devora Shefra, the 7-year-old girl who's one of ours. She's one of ours in the Tehillim Army, and so we're gonna also have her in mind, especially when we say Tehillim. And I'll tell you more about before Tehillim afterwards. And I want to thank our anonymous sponsor who sponsored the whole week of Tehillim Army. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. We see you. We thank you, because with your support, we can make Incredible Kids bigger and better. Okay, everybody. So we do have raffles happening tonight, so make sure to enter. We have Uri Davidi coming with us tonight. He's going to sing for us and with us. So all of you guys in your homes, I want you to sing and dance and let loose. And some of you are even wearing something festive for Purim spirit already. It's Adar, and Uri Davidi also has some big news to share with all of us when he comes on, something super exciting about today. And we're just so excited to do that. But make sure Tehillim is here, and make sure that even after the fun of singing and dancing is over, we all come together for Tehillim. So don't go anywhere until after, so we can say the Tehillim with all your beautiful voices. And then after that, we're going to do our raffle. And then I have a special announcement to make, and I'm prone to forgetting things. So I'm actually going to write down right now what my announcement is. So do not leave until you hear my announcement at the end, please. Okay, everybody. And with that, put your hands together for Uri Davidi. Oh, let's go, everybody. I saw people even put their spoons down to finish. They didn't even finish their food before they started clapping. Okay, let's see. I'm going to ask. Okay, you can unmute yourself. Welcome back to the Tehillim Army. Time number 2. For those of us who are here long enough, you might remember from, I don't know how long ago, maybe over a year ago already. So this is, very cool. And we're so happy to have you. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for having me. As you guys can see behind me, who could see that? You guys see that? So, raise your hand if you already heard the Bezrat Hashem song that we put out 2 weeks ago. Let me see. I'm looking around. I want to see who. Let me see. Raise your hand. There you go. Wow. Shout out to the Lipschitz kids from Jackson. Check that out. And the Epstein kids. You guys are amazing. You guys, this song did so well. And I want to sing this song together with all of you. You know why? Because there's nothing more exciting than a song that has to do with the concepts and the ideas of Mora Tzeri that she does all the time on this show about davening, about tefillah. And when I made this song, my main goal was a tefillah. Be'ezrat Hashem. We're asking Hashem, please, with Hashem's help, everything's going to be amazing. So we're going to play this song, and I want everybody to stand up and start dancing to the song. And then when we're done, we have a special surprise. Mora, could you play this song right now as we're starting here?
Oh, we definitely can. I just want to make sure I'm playing the right one.
Okay. Well, I don't want to give away the surprise so quickly. Is anybody... Oh, I see someone holding up a 24/6 device with a Bezrat Hashem on it. It's the Rosenblum family. Let me see. You guys, whoever has it, bring it to the screen. Let me see. Put it on play. There we go. Everybody push play together. There we go. Come on. I see a lot of people dancing.
בעזרת השם נצליח, בעזרת השם הכל יהיה, בעזרת השם
Guys, it's almost Purim. Let's go. I want to see everybody up and down. There we go. There we go. Woo! I see the white family has nice costumes. There we go. I want to see some more 24/6 for other devices playing the song right now. That means, by the way, don't stop dancing. With a smile on your face. Wow, look at this, the Bosch family. Come on, let's go. I want to see you dancing. I'm dancing over here. That's for sure. There we go. Look at that. 24/6 device right on the screen. There we go. Keep on playing. There's another one. By the way, make sure you listen to more series podcasts on 24/6. Wow. Wow. I didn't look at that. Look at those devices. Everybody's playing amazing Jewish music. Look at that. Let me ask you a question. How many people here already heard that song before tonight? Raise your hand.
I know I did. We listen every morning on the way to school.
Bezrat Hashem. I also try to start my day saying Bezrat Hashem. Look at that. Someone has it on an iPad over there. Make sure you're playing the song and you're sharing the song so everybody could be part of this amazing movement of tefillah and davening to Hashem, because that's really what it's all about. And now, in honor of Rosh Chodesh Adar, which right now, let me see what time it is. It's 6:17. It is already past Shkia. It is already Rosh Chodesh Adar. We are going to release a brand new song right now on this show. The song is called La Yehudim. So, if you have a 24/6 device, right now it's only on 24/6. It will be available, I believe, tomorrow or Motzei Shabbos, everywhere. But if you have it, go open up your thing because we just released it.
I think, did you get muted? Can't hear you for 1 second.
Hi.
Oh, there you are.
You
there you are.
Okay,
Yeah, now we hear you.
Whoever has the 24/6 app or device, put it on the screen. I want to see it. Bring it up. Start playing the song. Because it just got released on 24/6, and it is literally brand new. We are the first ones that are going to ever sing it live together on a computer. There we go. I see you guys pulling it up. There we go. Push play. Let's go. Push play. Everybody push play together. There we go. There's another one. Push play. Beautiful. Look at that. Incredible kids. Wow. Look at this. The Hymans. The rocks. Taro rocks from Muncie. Look. Oh, I see another one. Senior kids.
So also, is this the first time that you're performing it live Rosh Chodesh Adar? There's so many first times in this statement.
This is the first time. The song is literally out for a few minutes now. That's it. It is literally out for a few minutes in honor of this show. We were actually, I'll tell you the truth, we were planning on releasing this song tomorrow in the afternoon, like we did for the we did a special release Friday afternoon for the Bezrat Hashem song. I decided I like Friday afternoon. And because of this,
I think a lot of people get engaged then. It's like a mazel deka time.
Yeah, it's a good time, and everyone likes good music, and nobody likes to release things because I don't know why, so I decided to do it. But because of this special group of thousands of people, we decided that we're going to release it early tonight, and that's why it is only on 24/6, because it's already set to go onto other sites tomorrow or Motzei Shabbos. So if you have a 24/6 device, make sure You start playing it, and we're going to play it and sing it together. But I want to see you guys holding it and dancing all together. Are you ready? Let's go.
Okay, ready, set.
This is a Purim song, so I got to see you guys dancing.
La Yehudim Maisa Oiro Simcha. La Yehudim Maisa Simcha Sasain. La Yehudim Maisa Sasain Vika. La Yehudim Maisa Oiro Simcha Sasain Vika. Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu.
Come on, I want to see those on the screen. I want to see you singing together. Let's play. Everybody put
La Yehudim Maisa Oiro Simcha. La Yehudim Maisa Simcha Sasain. La Yehudim Maisa Sasain Vika. La Yehudim Maisa Oiro Simcha Sasain Vika. Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu.
Come on, everybody get up and
Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu. Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu. Kein Tielanu.
there we go. Now, I don't know if you guys heard it, but there's a little spot over there. Maybe I'm going to ask the Moritz to move it back. There's a little spot that we put a bunch of different Purim songs. So if you want to rewind the song.
Oh, I did hear that. Okay,
Can you guys hear that?
second.
Because
Now
you
I
got
have
to check that out. I want to see how many people here can listen back to that or on your own devices and tell me how many Purim songs I'm singing in one shot. Let's play that one more time. Go back. It's about 30 seconds back into the end.
Okay, 1 second. Let's see. Look, let's say if I put it at 2, I'm safe.
Maybe. Let's see.
Yep. Maybe that's it.
Tielanu.
Right here.
Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu Kein Tielanu Tielanu.
All right, so everybody that has the song playing in their house, go push play again, 2 minutes into the song, and I want you to tell me how many songs we're doing over there, because I'll tell you, let me tell you which songs I remember. I don't even remember what songs I did over there, but I'm going to tell you some of them right now. You guys ready? One of them was Misha, Misha, Misha Nechnas Adar, Marbim, Marbim. That was one of them. Then we did La Yudim, Hay Sa'ira, Simcha, V'Sasam Vikar. I see someone holding up 7. The title bound kids think that there's 7. If you have it, listen again and tell me how many there are. Then there's another one I did. Shoy Shanas Yak, Tzahalav V'Samecha. I don't even remember what else we did in there.
I heard La Yehudim, La Yehudim.
There's La Yehudim. We did Shoy Shanas Yaakov. We did, there's one that I actually did that I don't even hear, but it's really in there somewhere. It goes on. So this song is not just a new La Yehudim song. It's a La Yehudim song full of all the Purim songs. Let's sing that one together. The incredible kids from London I see are holding up the new song and playing it as we sing. Ha ha moilich. I think there was one more song. I just don't remember which one it was. Mishem 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 nichnas adar. Oy mishem 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 nichnas adar. Ay 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 mishem nichnas adar marbim. I want to see everybody dancing. Let's go. Oh, I see someone with a costume over here. Look at that. Marvin besimcha v'napich 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 v'napichu v'napich 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 v'napichu. Ay 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 asher yishlatu ha-Yehudim heima v'seinehem. Asher yishlatu ha-Yehudim heima v'seinehem. And then, of course, we have this song. Anybody knows how the song goes? Raise your hand if you think you already know the song. Kein tielanu, tielanu, kein tielanu, tielanu, kein tielanu, tielanu, kein tielanu, tielanu. Let's go. You should know, guys, this is one of my favorite songs that I ever produced because it was Purim. We were able to just do whatever we wanted. Usually when you go into the studio, how you guys doing over there? Usually when you go into the studio, you got to stick to like what the plan was. But when we got up to that part of the song, we had no idea what we were going to do. And we decided on the spot, I'm like, you know what? Just push record. And I just started singing one song and the next song and the next song. And then when I got the guy to mix it, I told him, mix it all together and make it sound like one big Purim party. So that's why it sounds like. So make sure you go back and listen to that because that's my favorite part of the song. I just keep on listening to that part.
Honestly, it sounded like you were having so much fun. I could hear how much fun you were having, like while I hear it, even without seeing a video of it.
It's literally the funnest, probably the funnest studio session that I ever did because, like I said, it's a Purim song, so you can do whatever you want and everything goes. And that's why that spot was created with like 6 or 7 Purim songs. I don't even remember what's in there anymore. But you guys are absolutely amazing. It's actually crazy to see how many kids here already have that song playing in their house. And already I see people singing it. Raise your hand if you think you could sing the new La Yehudim song already. I see people's hands raised. That's crazy. I barely know it. Kein tielanu, tielanu, kein tielanu, tielanu, kein tielanu, tielanu, kein tielanu. Tielanu, you guys are absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy.
I have a very important question. Do you have a brother who goes to Prager's, or I have a brother who goes to Prager's?
I have a brother that goes to Prager's.
Oh, I thought maybe I have a brother who goes to Prager's. I never know who the sign's for.
Oh, maybe we both do. Could be.
It's very possible. I can't keep up sometimes.
Yes, I do. So whoever that was for, yes, I do. But it's really amazing that we got to do this tonight because this is the most exciting night of the year. Adar is here, and everybody, no matter what, has to be besimcha. You have to smile. You have to be happy. So turn on that music and play it over and over. And I'm so excited that I get to be part of your Purim because I'm sure that this song is going to be playing in your car, in your school, in your house on Purim. So I'm so happy. It's the first time I ever put out a Purim song. I usually try to stick to a certain type of song, and this time I decided, you know what? We're doing it. It's Purim, and the first time we ever played it was right here on The Incredible Kids. Thank you very much.
Wow, that's a great place. If you ever want to try out something a little bit different than usual, then being on Incredible Kids over here, we welcome all the moods. So that's amazing. And also I want to say that even the whole, like my first impression of that song was, being honest, it was amazing. But my first impression of it was that it was like happy and joyful and also like very reflective of the way that we all feel right now. Like sometimes like it's like hard to go from like hard, sad times to happy times. This song kind of like to me feels like a very good bridge to get us like
that's why you're the Mora because honestly, that's what went through my head when we made this song. But I didn't think anybody in the entire universe would actually get that, because if you listen to the high part, it's more of like it's a little bit of like of a tefillah.
It's 100% a tefillah. Yeah.
We're asking Hashem, it should also be for us. The same way that there was Nisim that happened in the time of the Purim story, it's really, really very similar to what's going on today. Similar countries involved, and we're saying, like, who did I say? We're getting excited, we're getting all jumpy, but then we're asking, it's unbelievable that you got that.
Right away, that's the first thing I thought of, and I also love when music matches the mood of the words. Like, it's not random. You don't just take holy words and put them to any tune. Like exactly. With it sounds like it was like a glove for the words. So beautiful. We're gonna be listening to it. I'm sure these kiddos are gonna be listening to it, and we'll never forget that it was released at this day early for us. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you, and thank you so much for being part of the Tehillim Army and joining us here.
My pleasure. Good to see you guys all.
Bye. A Freilichen Purim. Okay, guys, this is getting me so excited for Purim. It's like literally so soon, because the second it's Rosh Chodesh, it is a rush. We have 2 weeks to go. You know how it works, right? Purim is like, it's on a Friday this year, which is kind of nuts. And I want to just like tell everybody, like, I think that there's a lot of the adults in your life are probably like very overwhelmed about Purim because it comes right before Shabbos. So it's like it's potentially like a very hard day. But let's all try to make it like a happy time, you know? Like, okay, so it's going to be cuckoo. Our Purim Sudas are going to be flying. They're going to go right into Shabbos maybe, or I don't know how we're going to do it. But like, let's have a good time. Let's do this with a huge simcha. Like, this is our day where we have literally permission, like Davidi just said, like, we have like permission to just like be wild and happy, like in the happy way, you know? And so like, let's just have the next 14 days of joy. Could we try to do that? Just like have 14 days of joy. Joy doesn't mean like nothing could ever bother you, but like our whole like outlook during this time should just be like a happier mindset. I'm going to try to work on that. And if you want to join me in trying to just have the next 14 days being positive and happy, and who knows what kind of big things we can accomplish just from like shifting the way we think a little bit, you know? Okay, before we say Tehillim, and I'm gonna choose a Tehillim reader in just a moment, because this week I did not prepare one before, so don't raise your hand yet, because I'm not looking yet. But we're gonna be saying Parak Tzadi Aleph tonight, and we're gonna have in mind Tzachi ben Devora Idan, who is a hostage, and tonight's Tehillim is dedicated to him. And as you know, I always post the Tehillim Army schedule on the WhatsApp groups and on the website on incrediblekids.org. And so if you're wondering which hostage you should have in mind or which parak of Tehillim to say, first of all, you could always have in mind all of them. You can always say the parak of your choice. But if you want to be on this schedule, so to say, you can definitely check on incrediblekids.org. And I also want to say two things. I told you I had a few more like Tehillim related announcements. One is that, remember we all braided our hair a few weeks ago because Agam Berger returned home? Remember that? And it was so exciting, and everybody was so happy that there were, you know, some hostages who came back to Eretz Yisrael. So she actually she's really she's beyond special, really, really a special neshama, and she has been begging children, okay, guys, to say Tehillim. She's literally begging children to say Tehillim. She said the power of children saying Tehillim can make all of the difference. She knows what it's like to be in that situation, and she's saying that if we say Tehillim and we get the children, she said if thousands of children say Tehillim, and they were doing a whole thing in Israel, I think, and they were asking people around the world to say Tehillim, and it made me feel like this is amazing. You know, she had no idea, and she probably doesn't know anything about the Tehillim Army, and maybe she'll find out one day, maybe she won't, but the fact that she realizes it, she was in that situation, and she kind of still connected to it because she still has people who are still there, and she knows how important it is for us to say Tehillim, but specifically the children. I felt like I had to share that with all of us. It's very empowering for us to know, like, this is what they want, and this is what everyone knows. Anyone here who is like wise and smart, realizes that you guys are making such a huge difference. So just remember that it's powerful. It's powerful for them to know that we're davening for them. And of course, the tefillos in themselves are super duper powerful. And somebody who's very, very, very instrumental in the Tehillim army behind the scenes, in the incredible kids behind the scenes, would like us also to have in mind his Bubby, who is in the hospital, and she's a very special woman. And so we are going to have in mind as well Shifrayanta Bas Chayasora, Shifrayanta Bas Chayasuda. And Hashem listens to the tefillos of children, as we know, and especially, like I said before, and I'm going to say her name again because she is one of ours. She is one of ours in the Tehillim army. Said I'm going to say her name again, and now I can't. Now I can't locate the paper that I wrote her. Oh, it was right here. Sometimes I'm too organized that I forgot where I put my things, and they were right in front of my nose. Rachel Liba Bas Devora Shifra Hashem, please send her a Shalima so could she be back with us on the Tehillim army very, very soon. Okay, so Parak Tzadi Aleph, the prayer for protection. I always remember. Do you guys remember when Rabbi, who was it? It was Rabbi Yechiel Spiro. He came on to Tehillim Army in the good old days, back in the day. Anyways, he came on and told us about Parak Tzadi Aleph. He wrote an entire book about Parak Tzadi Aleph, a whole book just about the power of that parak of Tehillim. So it's a very powerful parak of Tehillim. And if you would like to be, we have a boy here among us who would like to lead this parak of Tehillim. It is a longer one, so it has, some volume to it. So if you're comfortable leading a parak of Tehillim this long, raise your hand. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Avi. Come on down. Here, try to unmute. The Tehillim Army is sponsored by Stanley. Is your unmute button not working? Oh. Why don't you give a holler for one of the adults in your house and we'll try to make it work. Meanwhile, I'm going to open up to Parak. Don't worry, take your time trying to get it to work. Oh my gosh. It's not going to work, Avi? It is going to work? It's not going to work? So then maybe, this is disappointing. Let's see what we can do. You don't see an option to press unmute? You do, but it's still not working? Okay, so Avi, how about this? I don't know. I'm assuming you hear me, right? So Avi, could you tell your mom or whoever was there that they should send me an email and with your mother's phone number on it or something so that I can have you lead Tehillim next week? Yeah? I want to give you the opportunity because I chose you and it's not your fault that it's not working. And then we'll make sure you're set up, okay? You got this? Okay, amazing. I would never want to break your heart. All right, let's see. Let's have Levi Flax on. Levi Flax, can you try to unmute yourself? Hopefully that will work. Yay, okay. Levi. Levi. Levi, are you excited?
Yeah.
How excited are you?
Very excited.
Levi, where do you live?
I live in Cincinnati. I just moved from Denver.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Wow, this is really exciting. So, Tzadi Aleph, we're going to start in a second. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can read a pasuk, and all of the kids are going to be repeating after you.
Yoshev, whoever sits.
Here, you could read the Hebrew, like the first pasuk, like the whole pasuk, and then we'll copy it after you, okay?
Yoshev be'seisar al yon b'tzil
Shada Yetalnan.
Yoshev Besisar Elyon Betzel Shaddai Yeslonan.
Omar LeHashem Machsi Tzudisa Elokai Abchak Bo.
Omar Ladonai Machsi Umetsudasi Elohai Evtach Bo.
Ki hu yitzalcha mipach yekush midbar havus
Ki hu Yatzilecha Mipach Yakush Midever Havos.
ba'ever so yisach lach v'sachas kenafach techsa mitna v'sochra amito
Be'evraso Yasech Lach Vesachas Kenafav Tachse Sina Vesochera Amito.
Lo sira mi pachat laila mechetz yaum yemom
Lo Sira Mipachad Laila Mechitz Yauf Yomam.
medavar ba'ofel yechalech mi tav yeshta saharayim
Mi Davar Ba'ofel Yahaloch Mi Ketev Yashud Tzaharayim.
yafol mitzdacha alef v'idvava miminach e'elecha lo yiga.
Yipol Mitzedecha Elef Urevava Miminacha Elecha Lo Yigash.
Yiga rak be'einacha ata Hashem machsi elecho.
Vishilumas Reshaim. I think you skipped a line. Start from Pasuk Ches. Rak.
Rak be'einacha tabit v'shilmas rashaim tara.
Rak be'enecha sabit Vishilumas Reshaim tir
Ki ata Hashem mechasi al yon shamta me'onachalo te'una elecha ra'a ve'naga lo yekarav be'achalva.
Lo Se'unet Elecha Ra'a Venega Lo Yekrav Be'ahalecha.
Ki melavach yitzva lach leshimracha bechal deracha.
Ki Malachav Yetzave Lach Leshmaracha Bechal Derachecha.
Al pafim yishpe unifan pan pono avas raglecha.
Al Kapayim Yisauncha Pen Tigof Ba'even Raglecha.
Al shachal nefasan tidorach seromot chefir Sanin.
Al shachal v'fesen tidroch tirmos kefir v'sanin.
Kibi Chashak Ve'af Le'ehu Aske Vehu Ki Yada Shima Yekaran.
Okay, that's good. Ki v'chashak va'afaletehu asagavehu ki yada shemi. Now Yikra'eni.
Yekraeni Ve'anehu Imo Anochi Betsara Achled Sehu Ve'ach Beradu.
Yikra'eni ve'enehu imo anochi v'tzara achaletzehu va'achabdehu.
Orech Yemayim Ashbe'ehu Ve'ar Sehu Beshati.
Orach yamim asbi'ehu ve'arehu bishuasi. Okay, whoa, Levi. That was a lot of leading and reading a very, very long parak. That was really awesome. Wow. I can feel your dedication toward saying each word with your whole heart. I felt it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you feel it?
A little.
Okay, because it would be weird if I felt it and you didn't. You know what I mean? That's so awesome. I'm gonna say the Misha Beirach for the Chayalim and the Hasages, and you can say Amen along with everybody else. Misha Beirach Avosinu Abraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov Moshe Aaron David uShlomo Hu Yavarich v'Yashmar v'Yatziel Es Hashavuyim v'As HaChatufim miYisrael v'Es Kol HaChayalim ha'Omdim al Mishmar Artzinu v'Nilchamim Neged Ayavinu Ba'avur sha'anu mispalalim ba'avuram b'schar zeh HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yimalei Rachamim Aleihem v'Yoshiim v'Yotziim mitzara l'Ravacha me'afila le'ora u'mishibad le'geula hashta be'agala u'bezman karev v'nomar Amen. Thank you so much, Levi, for being part of the Tehillim Army and for joining us tonight and leading Tehillim for us tonight. And thank you to all of you at home. I was watching as Pessy Silberstein, and it must be a sister of yours. Is that a sister? Yeah? No? Neighbor? Something else? Well, either way, cousin, I don't know. Friend, granddaughter, something. So you sang Tehillim together. I was like, I have little screens above mine while watching it. I was watching you together. I was watching Davidi and his family saying Tehillim. I was watching the learners saying Tehillim and the Kalishes saying Tehillim, and it's very beautiful and inspiring. Really, really. Okay, so if you didn't yet enter the raffle at incrediblekids.org, be sure to enter. And I want to tell you something, okay? So this is actually very interesting. I'm going to take a gamble here for just 1 second. I just want to ask these kids for a second. Could you unmute yourselves, Green family? Do you mind unmuting? Hi, guys. Do you know why I'm unmuting you, or is this random?
I don't know. We have no clue.
Where do you live?
I moved from Buffalo to Jacksonville, and we're
Okay.
currently in Jacksonville.
Okay, totally the wrong Green family, but you know what? It's not a mistake that I just unmuted you, because everything is for a reason. You know what I'm saying? If I just decided to see your cute faces right now and unmute you, there must be something that you want to share. Is there anything you want to share?
Well, one time we got spotlighted, and they said my mother's name instead of my name, and it was really funny, and we were all laughing.
That is really funny. Are you sisters?
No.
No, you don't look like sisters. I was
No.
like, that's
She lives
not...
down the street.
Oh, okay. And you're in Jacksonville, Florida?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, well, go spread Incredible Kids all around Jacksonville. You know, I can see, when I look at the stats of Incredible Kids podcast, I can see the cities that people live in. You know that? who listen. I can see like if people are from here or there in different places.
Yeah,
So
I've been on the podcast.
I want to see. Oh yeah, because you send in little voice notes. I want to see. I want to see the stats spike around Jacksonville. You got me, girls?
Yeah.
Go get them. Okay, so you might think that was like random, but there's a man named Mr. Green who lives in Baltimore. I thought maybe it was their father. As you see, it totally wasn't. But this is a day in my life, okay? And I just want to share what went down here in the last 24 hours. So basically, tonight's Thursday, no, so Tuesday night, very late Tuesday night. Tuesday night I posted on my WhatsApp. Does anybody know where I can buy a school bus? Okay. Now, if I asked you to guess why I wanted to buy a school bus, you might say, I don't know, maybe you want to be Miss Frizzle. Maybe you want, right? Like maybe I could turn it into the magic school bus. Maybe you wanna like maybe you wanna I don't know, maybe you wanna quit your job as a podcast host, and maybe you want to become a school bus driver. And if you said those answers, then you're not wrong. One of the things I always wanted to do was drive a school bus. It's something that I always wanted to do. Okay. It's like some people say they wish they could go to Disney World, or they wish they could, I don't know, just like do whatever they want to do. I wanted to always drive a school bus, and I never knew how or why it would happen. But there's another reason why, another reason why I want a school bus, and that's a longer thing. And I'm not ready to share yet, because sometimes when you share things like too early and you talk about it too much, then it just, I don't know, I'm nervous. You know what I mean? Like, like when you like say too many ideas, and like I don't know if I should spill the beans yet. Like I don't know when I should say the plans for the school bus yet, but I'm definitely, step number 1 of my grand plan is to get a school bus. So what ended up happening is that I said, does anyone know how somebody can buy a school bus? Is anyone selling a school bus? And I cannot tell you how many people responded. Like the most random people were like telling me ideas, and I love it. It was like everybody had such good ideas. And 2 different people told me to call this man, Mr. Green, who I called. And he lives in Baltimore. I never spoke to him before, but he said, why don't you come see? There's a lot of different types of school buses. So if you're going to buy a school bus, you need to know the different types of school buses. There's a dog nose school bus. There's a dog house school bus. And there's a diesel pusher school bus. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. Like, what's the difference between them? So you know how like some school buses are flat in the front? You know what I'm saying? Like they're flat school buses. Raise your hand if you go in a flat school bus to school. Just like the whole front is flat. Okay. Raise your hand if you go in a dog nose school bus. That's like the magic school bus type of school bus that has a big yellow nose sticking out in the front. Who thinks that the ones with a flat front are better? Raise your hand. I'm looking. You can't raise your hand for both. Okay? Raise your hand if you think the dog nose school buses are better. Yeah, right? Right. Okay, I'm not wrong. I think the dog nose school buses are so much cuter. They're just cute. And the problem with a dog nose school bus, do you want to hear about this? Do you want to hear about this? The problem with the dog nose school bus with the big thing in the front is that it's a little hard to drive, because you have to drive with this like huge thing in the front coming out of it. So you don't want to like knock things over. And also it's very noisy. So those are 2 problems with it. But the good part is that it looks cute. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Either way, I have time to decide what kind of school bus I want to buy. The thing is that I really want to buy a school bus, and it's going to be the coolest thing in the entire world once I have it. When if you see my plans for Imrat Hashem, Bli Ayin Hara, Be'ezras Hashem, like Uri Davidi said we should say. So Be'ezras Hashem, it's going to happen. But I want to actually ask you guys, okay? Right now, we have a lot of people here. We have people from all over United States of America and even England and other places. And obviously, if you're in England, this probably does not apply unless you know people in America. This is probably only for people who live in the United States. But if there happens to be anyone here who knows somebody who has maybe a school bus that they want to either sell or donate to Incredible Kids, donate would obviously be better, because like then I don't have to like pay for it. But that's another story. You know what I'm saying? If you happen to have a school bus, wait, hold on. Let me just ask you. Anyone here have a school bus? Anyone have a school bus that you actually could give me? No, not like not not don't give me your I know you love it so you love Incredible Kids so much. Who loves Incredible Kids so much that they would donate their own school bus that they go to school on for Incredible Kids? Okay, I thought you would raise your hand. No, and you're like, yay, perfect. Now I don't have to go to school anymore. We'll just do Incredible Kids the whole day. Who thinks that's a good idea? um, so no, but seriously, this is going to be a really cool thing. So if you have any ideas, serious leads, serious suggestions on getting a school bus for Incredible Kids, then please let me know. Let me know. And I would love to hear because you never know. I realize that you guys are a very powerful audience and you have great ideas. So please let me know. Oh my gosh, the Gewurtzmans, you win the prize. The Gewurtzmans have donated a school bus. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. In other news, I ended up going to see the different school buses, and guess what? I got to drive the school bus. I got driving lessons. It's much harder than you think. You actually need a special license to drive the school bus, so I didn't leave the parking lot. And the Blumenkrantzes are donating their school bus to me. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Ganze Klal Yisrael stepping forward. School bus donations for Incredible Kids. Wow. So nice. So anyways, I got to drive the school bus. It was so fun. I was so happy. I was driving the school bus. I was so happy. My daughter Leora could tell you she was on the bus with me, with the man who was teaching me how to drive the school bus. I think she was like a little freaked out, Leora, but she told me that she felt safe. She said she felt safe because the man was there. I don't know where my family went. Trying to get Leora on the call, but she disappeared. Anyways, so it was a really fun experience, and I'm sharing this because it's a funny story. That's why I'm just sharing it because I feel like telling you. You know when like something fun happens and you want to tell your family and friends, so I'm telling you. What? Oh. So what is it? No, it's not. I checked it. It's fine. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna do the raffle now. Without further ado, obviously, without further ado, drum roll, please. We're gonna do the raffle. We're gonna do 3 winners, and we're gonna give away some fun swag. And in honor of Adar, I'm gonna put some funny things into the packages. All right. Some funny stuff in these packages in honor of Rosh Chodesh Adar. You're gonna get some funny packages. And next week, in case you want to run off this call when it's over, next week, Tehillim Army is going to be Wacky Wig Day. So everybody has to come on to Tehillim Army next week. We have a special guest who I will announce next week, Amar Hashem, with a wacky wig. Got that, everybody? So that's going to be Tehillim Army's program next week. As we get closer to Purim, things get a little crazier. Things get crazier as we get closer to Purim, as the days get closer to that special day. Okay, I'm trying to just quickly do this, but I'll tell you in the meantime while I'm hooking this up. Sorry for the delay. I don't know what, I think I X'd out of it by mistake, so I'm just gonna connect the raffle, and it's doing this. It takes me a second. I want to tell you that we've been reading a lot of the Megillah. We have this Megillah that's illustrated by, I think, Gadi Pollack. You know that Megillah? It's called Purim Spiel, I think. And the Megillah, it's just the word. The words are the words of the Megillah. It's just Vayihi b'mei Achashverosh. And we've been reading it. Shlomo has been asking me to read it to him for a bedtime story, like every single night. And if you need anyone to lean the Megillah in your area, please call me because I am a great Megillah laner. I'm not going to lean Megillah right now because, I'm just not going to do that for you. But I'm just kidding because I'm not going to lean the Megillah. But I lean it for Shlomo every night for his bedtime story. It's really good practice. Anyone here know how to lean the Megillah for fun? I heard it so many times in my life that I basically know it by heart. And the best part is that we skipped to the end with Haman's 10 sons, and I did all of them in one breath. Whatever. I always wanted to try it, and I tried it for the first time this week. It was so cool. I was so good at it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, guys. I am basically ready. Okay. Let's get our first drum roll ready. I see my gefilte fish drummers are at it, and that's right. Let's see our first incredible family of the night to win the raffle is the Herman family. Marin Herman at gmail.com. You are the first winner of the Rosh Chodesh raffle. Second winner. Boys, don't forget to wear your white shirts tomorrow. Second winner is how do you even say that? Peepers. bpeepers1 at gmail.com is our second winner. Okay, third winner. I love when like new names show up in the raffle. Like I never even, it's not names that won before. I love when there's new winners. It's so fun. And old winners. The Schneiders. Schneider at gmail.com. Do you know that a Schneider is a seamstress? Reminds me that I need to do some alterations on something. Okay, everybody. It was so lovely being with all of you tonight. Thank you to you guys. Thank you to Uri Davidi. Thank you to our sponsors. If you know somebody who would like to be a sponsor, or you yourself, your parents want to sponsor, let me know. We're always looking for new ideas. And also I heard about people who are dressing up as like incredible kids themes for Purim, and it's like so fun when that like happens. And can you please send me pictures if you guys have any plans like that? I don't want to miss out. I have serious FOMO. You know what FOMO is, right? Fear of missing out. So I like to know. I want to see. I want to get nachas. I'm like your bubby, basically. Okay, everybody. Have a good night and a good Shabbos. Do not forget to constantly remember the klal. And we need your tefillos. You are so special. You are so powerful. And say it with me and say it like you mean it. You are all incredible kids. Everybody, good Shabbos, and I'll see you next week with your wacky wigs. Bye.